Alright, welcome to another round of bonus battles. Now, I know I said I wouldn't do any bonus battles this weekend, at least on the Discord chat, but I kind of felt like I should, and so I'll do them this week and I'll do them next week as well. First up, we had an interesting little vehicle submitted, if I can find it. Guess I'm just blind, as per usual. I am very sure I had it in this folder. Where is it? There it is, the Sharkarrier. Now, it does have a lot of sub-vehicles, but surprisingly enough, Kiwi actually said they wanted to see it fight the Cuddlebringer V2, I believe. I'll just double check that, though. Oh yeah, I should also say I'm not in any stream right now. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's the Cuddlebringer. So yeah, the Cuddlebringer gets to be bullied or to bully. We don't know. There's quite a big cost difference between these two vehicles now. Okay, so the Sharkarrier starts by shooting itself with a laser. It's got a bunch of planes, and even more importantly, now you can't see them. It's unfortunate. I'll just have to. Where's clarity factor? Yeah, there. I'll just do that. Should make them easier to see. There they are. Nuclear torpedoes. 2 of them, in fact. These can be quite uncomfortable to deal with, especially for most ships because, well, actually, this one does have torpedoes. You're just not targeting the right thing. And there goes one of the planes. It just rammed the stern of the Cuddlebringer V2. This one seems kind of crippled too. Unfortunately for the Cuddlebringer... Oh, the Cuddlebringer snipes one. It's actually hitting. But is it swapping target to kill the second one? It is not. Which is very unfortunate for it. Oh, no, those torpedoes won't do it. Oh, one gun is aiming. Oh, the Sharkpedo DQ. Okay, so it's only the Sharkarrier left now. And it is dropping quite quickly. In fact, it just seemingly lost its laser. Like, entirely. I do think this just goes to the Cuddlebringer, but we'll let it bully regardless. Quite impressed with how well the Cuddlebringer handled those nuclear torpedoes, to be honest. Didn't expect it to go like that. Okay, yeah, the weapon's disabled. I guess we can just switch away to a different battle. Now, what if instead of the Cuddlebringer, I'm sure we've got some. There it is, the Clarkson too. That's gonna be a fun one to watch, I feel like. I'm not quite sure how well it handles nuclear torpedoes, obviously, but it's pretty high above the water, so maybe the nuclear torpedoes will struggle because of that alone. I don't know yet. Oh, here it comes. Dodged the nuclear torpedoes and absolutely murders the carrier with its saw blade. Oh, there comes a plane. Suicidal as they are. Oh, the nuclear torpedoes are kind of both ramming each other. And the Clarkson is chilling so far. Oh, the planes just kill themselves. Suicidal as always. Okay, one of the nukes seemingly got its propeller shot off. That's something. And yeah, both torpedoes are obviously DQing because they're below water, which does limit the amount of time they have to reach an enemy. And the Sharkarrier is also despawned. Yeah, it's dead. That's definitely a kill. Oh, one of the torpedoes actually surfaced. Surprising. Oh, is it gonna get a ram off? Don't think it is, nope. Oh, it is gonna suicide. Impressive. And yeah, the nuclear explosion triggered. I'll actually unpause for a moment just to see what damage it does. Basically nothing. The Clarkson comes out nearly unscathed. It's got some nice upgrades. I think they're pretty helpful for the ram. And just out of curiosity and because I want to see something of my vehicles shooting planes. Where is it at? There it is. We'll take the realism ship out and watch it burn. Or not burn, depending on how it goes. Definitely not regretting placing smoke everywhere on the ship. And it does have a lot of torpedoes, it's just... Okay, it is actually targeting the planes first. Surprise, surprise. The AA ship targets planes. The planes just suicide anyways, great. Well, that worked pretty decently. But the torpedoes seem to ignore these sharks, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, it missed. Both missed. Okay, this is just RNG now. The fact that the bomb didn't connect on that one, that's just pure luck at that point. And yeah, they're melting the Sharkarrier. Both of the vehicles seemingly going out of range now. But the Sharkarrier has more DQ points. Torpedoes on the way. Will torpedoes manage to reach before the DQ? That's the big question here. And they do, at least some of them. They're doing pretty good damage too. Yep, there we go, DQ'd. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'll definitely need more turning on my ship too though. I'll probably change that sooner or later. That being said, we can have some other nice battles. Just quickly have to find the Clarkson again. There it is. Facing against the other new vehicle we have, the Infinite Being. Let's just see how well that goes. Now, Sky highly praised the survivability of this thing, so we'll see if they're right or wrong. I'm gonna put my money on the Clarkson, to be honest. Because, well, it just does that. It just does it. It actually just saws through the side of the ship. Oh, never mind, the ram's gone. And it's still ramming. It lost its spinner and it's still going. It has a mission. Will it destroy itself first, or will it get the kill? Oh, the spikes retract and push out again. That's nice, actually. It's very nice. These spikes are very close to the turret, but they... Oh, they're getting there. Slowly. So the Clarkson is damaging itself too in this process. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on whose perspective we're looking at. Well, this little stalemate, it does give me some time to just talk about other stuff, I guess. Because I was at least thinking about, also at a very irregular basis, uploading some World of Warships replays of random games I had in the game. Just depending on when I actually have any good games, all that. Or just random fun games after all. They can happen still, even in that game. Obviously that would require me getting an editing software actually, and doing anything like that is just more work. But whatever. Yeah, this isn't... There's nothing happening anymore. The Clarkson stopped shooting. Don't think its AIs are dead yet. At least not all of them. It's gotta have at least one left somewhere. But I think we can call this a win for the Infinite Being. Oh, never mind, the Clarkson started shooting again. As little as that may be doing. Oh. Yeah, it's actually doing quite good damage even with one gun left. Possibly due to the usage of a lot of heavy armor here. Also, funnily enough, it's lifting the Infinite Being out of the water. Kind of, at least. Yeah, it's doing... Oh yeah, it's hitting the gun now. It's starting to gut that target. And it lost the turret of its own. And that's the last AI. So yeah, the Clarkson lost. Unfortunately. Did get a fun ram in though. Now, do we have any other new vehicles we could throw against the Clarkson? Or vehicles I didn't test yet. Oh yeah, there's this still. This is the newer version, I guess it's... whatever. I'll use this version, see what it is. Alright, yeah, it's that carrier that Ecalifa once submitted a long time ago. I think it was one of the first 300k vehicles actually. Let's see how well it does against the Clarkson. It immediately lost both lasers on the front to the wall of HESH shells. And yeah, it's taking a lot of ramming damage now too. Although the Clarkson is kind of at an unfavorable angle here. It's kind of just flying off now. Oh, there we go, it's back in the water. Actually gained some control of the situation. And yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. This turret didn't even get to fire because the Clarkson came in way too fast for it to turn broadside. Oh, there we go. Pistons doing work. The damage output is absolutely frightening. No debating that. When the Clarkson does hit in a decent angle, it does a lot of damage. Yeah, right now it's tearing into the flight deck, which doesn't hold anything vital, as far as I am aware. Yeah, it's kind of doing some damage in here to lasers, everything. Well, that's very close to that gun. The gun itself obviously already died, but well. Oh well, it is losing a lot of blocks too though, the Clarkson. Does a lot of damage, but at a high cost. Still, I think the Clarkson has this one. Just look at the block confetti here. That's impressive. Yes, 60% for the Horam Tutu. The deck's being devoured too. It's absolutely torn to shreds. Engine, all of that. Oh. Yeah, it's doing damage again with that spinner. I think that spinner itself got damaged too though. So yeah, the spinner is taking damage too. It's losing some of its arms. And the Oram Tutum should despawn at the moment. As it is now being pushed into the air. Okay, that's just hilarious now. Yeah, it's despawning. As the Clarkson takes to the skies. Okay, yeah, I gotta just make a screenshot of that. That's a nice screenshot. And a very nice end to this battle too. Just wondering how much damage did the Clarkson take here. Okay, so that's one AI. I think they were all relatively kind of like close to each other. Should be one back here too, I believe. Or is this the further back one? If so, that's the last AI left. So it's very close indeed. Yeah, I think that's the last AI left actually. Very lucky for the Clarkson to survive there then. Still of the Clarkson, how about something a little bit bigger against this one? Two Tritons seem fun. Because the Oram Tutum seems very, well, dense. So maybe the Triton has problems targeting a weak spot. Maybe it just does a lot of damage regardless. We will see. The lamps is just frightening, obviously. And the gun of the Oram Tutum is now engaging and doing a lot of damage too. The lance is not strong enough to block the incoming fire of two Tritons. Not at all. Let's just see, what damages did they do here? Okay, so they drilled into this engine and all the way through. Same deal here, except they didn't quite go through here. Still not far off though. And I mean, there's some damage in the front here too, but nothing major. Just some scratches. Now the Triton has its long reload. Also, yeah, two Tritons, that's never gonna go well. They're always gonna just collide, like they're doing now. I think the Triton itself is its own worst enemy right now. Very unfortunate. Oh, they're getting away from each other, apparently. And some missile hits. Oh, one Triton's dropping out of the sky. If it goes low enough, it might have a chance at evading the angles of this turret. Oh yeah, there you go. Turret's not firing at its own ship. But the other Triton is kind of in the exposed spot though. Oh, that looked painful. That looked very painful indeed. It's despawning. AI? Yeah, once AI did. And the other one lost its main weapon. So yeah, this one goes to the Oram Tutum. I still don't know how I should pronounce that name, so I'll probably butcher it a lot of times. Actually, oh no, the Clarkson just tears them apart with its heat hash guns. Hash indeed, yeah. But we had the infinite being with all its armor, so let's just see how well that goes. I'll just link up to a Triton here as it's moving into battle. Narrowly avoided those cramps. And once it's in position, the burst, there it goes. So apparently it doesn't like these two turrets in particular. Both of them are just tearing into that area. And they took out both turrets. At least I think they took out both turrets. Yeah, this one's not controlled by AI anymore, and nearly out. And this, yeah, they've gone all the way through here, and nearly killed ammo too. So that's not far off from the AI either, right? Yeah, it's in here. Oh, but the cram does land hits back. Sometimes. It does have a lot of time to shoot back now. And the Tritons are once again colliding. Yeah, like that. I think they're not gonna collide anymore because one took too much damage. Yeah, one definitely took too much damage to maneuver in the same way. Here come the missiles. I don't think the missiles have any chances of taking out a turret here. Oh, close one. Oh, one missile didn't go into the water here. That's nice. But the other ones got out anyways. The reload should be over relatively soon, I think. It's been a while since I had any battles with the Triton though, so I don't know for sure. Currently the infinite being is definitely losing the battle though. Even though one of the Tritons is fully disabled by the looks of it. Well, yeah. It is fully disabled. It's not able to turn anymore, I think. Which is kind of a big issue if you need to point at the enemy. Oh, never mind. I have been proven wrong. Jesus, how long was this cooldown? I didn't remember it being this bad. Oh, there goes part of the burst. It's not hitting a lot, but it's firing a burst. Which means the other one should be loaded too, if it turns. You're kind of like that. But it's not firing. I'm not sure why it isn't firing. It simply isn't. Did the burst the other one fired do any vital damage? I think it took out one barrel back here. But other than that, just scratch the outside pretty much. I'm not quite sure why this one isn't firing anymore. Did the firing piece get taken out? I mean, it's all the way back here. Oh, it's not linked up to the AI anymore. Yeah, that yellow paint, it's not linked up to AI. That's why it isn't firing. But it is still aiming. Yeah, it's still aiming, which is weird. Well, I don't know. So far, this one seems to be the only one functional still. It is taking some hits though. Guess the other one just serves as distraction now. What a big difference in functionality with pretty much the same health on both of these Tritons. Oh. It looked like some parts you didn't want to see fall out. Ouch. Yeah, that too. It's now rolling over. Ah, no, it stabilized. Lost its gun barrel though. Which makes it quite hard to fire a burst. So if nothing else happens, I think this just comes down to the Tritons not really being able to fight back anymore. And thus the Infinite Being winning. Well, too bad. I really hope to see the Triton do some nice damage here. What other vehicles to throw against each other? Ah, it's just that vehicle. Nope, I did not mean to put it into this one. What could be done? Ah, right, yeah. We could put the Infinite Being against the Sharkarrier. There it is. I think this should be the last battle for today. But it could be a very interesting one, because the Infinite Being doesn't have any defense against torpedoes, and it's not very fast. So it wouldn't evade the torpedoes like what happened with the Hodenhagen battle. Surprised it's firing at the planes. Or it's just firing somewhere in general. Pretty much blindly firing at something. it's firing at the nukes. Oh no, that's the planes. And they just rammed and died. Both of them. Well, now it's aiming at the nukes. But can it hit nukes? Oh, it can. Surprise, surprise. But can it hit 2 nukes? It can get lucky, I guess. Because the Sharkarriers seem to just be missing all the time. And it DQs. And the Sharkarrier seems to just be sitting at too long range to not gain DQ points. And thus, it too gains some more and more. Yeah, it's losing a lot of blocks here too. And there it goes. Well, the Sharkarrier didn't perform as well as I would have expected. Still though, interesting to see some battles with multiple sub-vehicles. Maybe I'll do a newbie rumble with sub-vehicles at some point too. Or just small squadrons of small vehicles instead. I'll have to see about that. Well, anyways, goodbye and until next week when I do the next bonus battles video. Bye.